let me tell you something, Cunningham is out of step with a lot of people that are maybe culturally Democrats, but don't abide the Chicago Democrat agenda anymore. And I think the hurdle that Dr. Bellar has to clear is to get people to stop focusing on what they think is possible, to get people to stop judging Bellar, the Republicans, for what they are not, and focus them on what Dr. Bellar and what the Republican Party presents, what we are, and the contrast between what we are and what they have done. And I think if we do that, and you make it a little fun, which she does, so you make it a little interesting, because you're a charismatic fireball like she is, and you've got this great story to tell of accomplishment, right? Instead of being a political hack who has come up through the ranks by abiding the status quo, you have somebody who has accomplished things in walks of life that most people focus their entire life trying to do, one thing well. Be a doctor well, be an academician well, be a lawyer well, be a military officer well, be a person of the cloth well. And she decided to do all of those things well, and some simultaneously. So it's very interesting what happens when you invest in talent. To some extent, that's what the Chicago Democrats have done. I don't mean talent in the sense of a policy agenda, but I do mean talent in the sense of understanding how politics works, putting together good candidates with good campaigns from their perspective, and clearly, in a lot of these districts, from the voters' perspective. But we have an opportunity to invest in talent here. And the funny thing about it, what happens when you invest in talent, is you never know the return that investment will bring, because talent blossoms in ways you couldn't have imagined. The only way